Hello and welcome. In this lesson we will look at the trading losses. But before we move to trading losses, there's just one minor thing is left in capital allowances. Now that one minor thing is a small note which is not given in your notes. Now please could you write down at end of the notes where the capital allowance chapter is ending, just there is a small space there, I assume, on page 35, please. Just beneath the requirement of capital allowance question, there is a space. Could you please write down? If you have it in hard copy, you can write down there. If you don't have hard copy, you can write it down in your notebook. Please write down that. One thing here as well. Now, this is our pro forma of capital allowances, and the balance was given to us at the start of the trade. Right. So this was a tax written down value given to us. Now, in such cases, for example, the main pool here is £20,000. For example, if it is £1,000 main pool or the special rate pool. Now, if the starting amount is less than £1,000 or £1,000 in the main pool or the special rate pool, then what happens is the all amount of the main pool and the special rate pool, whatever is the amount, all amount will be will go into the capital allowances. So say for example, if it's £20,000 here, so instead of £20,000, assuming if it is just £800 here, so if it would be £800, then all £800 will go into this space, and all £800 will be capital allowance, so we can claim all capital allowance instead of 18% allowance. All right. Likewise, in special rate pool, if it is less than £1,000 or £1,000, then all amount will be capital allowance, so it will not be 8%. All right, excuse me. So all amount will go into the capital allowance, but only in the case where it is in the start, not in between. So say for example, if it is in the start less than £1,000, then all amount will go, not in between. So before claiming 18% or 8%, allowance, writing down allowance of 18% or 8%, before claiming that, if it is £1,000 or less than that, then all amount will be claimed as capital allowances. Now please make sure you write down in your notes or on your notebook that if amount of main pool and the special rate pool is less than £1,000 before claiming writing down allowance, then all amount will be capital allowance. So if it is less than £1,000 before claiming writing down allowance, even if it is main pool or special rate pool, all amount will go into the capital allowances. Right. Now I will just share the screen with you to show you a small example of this. I will just share the screen with you on my laptop. Here you go. I've shared the screen with you now. This is a question from the BPP exam kit. It is question number 8, and it has been examined, as you can see, in June 2009 exam of P6. Right. Now I will just do a small portion. I will just show you a small portion of it. If I just go beneath that, there's a note here of £700. If you can see, I will just highlight it. £700. Now it says, what does it say? It says the balance on the capital allowance main pool as at 5th of April 2015 was £700. Now it says to us, and it has already told us that it is £700, so it is less than £1,000. So and it is in the main pool, and so it says the balance on the capital allowance as at 5th of April 2015, which is year end, it was £700. So this is £700. It is less than £1,000. So all £700 will go into the capital allowances. All right. So let's go to the answer of this one. I will just go to the answer just to show you, that all amount will go into the capital allowances. Here is the answer. Now, if you could just see the answer here, this is the answer. Now I'll just highlight again. This is £700. So here's writing down allowance of £700 in capital allowances. Now it says N here, just by the writing down allowance, which is note. Now note is also given beneath that, which says as the unrelieved expenditure on capital on the main pool is less than £1,000, a writing down allowance can be claimed equal to this amount. So if it is less than £1,000, then all amount will be our capital allowances, right? So that was just a small note. That was just a small portion which we haven't covered. That's why I thought I should tell you before we dive into our capital and our trading losses. So when it is less than £1,000 in either of main pool or special rate pool, before claiming writing an allowance, all amount will go into the capital allowances. And examiner might examine this note because it is very, very important as far as P6 is concerned, and you might earn easy 2 marks, right? So whenever it is like that, opening balance is less than £1,000 in either main pool or special rate pool, then all will be capital loss, right? I will see you in the next lecture with trading losses while I just clean the board because we have to do the stuff in the board. All right? Okay, thank you very much and see you in the next lecture.